Did you ask or did your parents suggest that you move back home? I assume your kids argue like the rest of our households, is this fair? And do they resolve it on their own? I was wondering which brother is Alex closest to?
Probably.
Hi, Keep It Crazy family. I hope you all are having an amazing day. We are going to be doing a really fun Q&A/assumption video with Alex. So I'm super excited to ask him some of your questions. Yeah, and I'm curious how he's going to answer too, so we'll see. But I know some of you, there he is. Morning, Alex.
Good morning.
I know some of you were asking how, because I talked about how I had lost weight and I was like regulating my hormones and all this other stuff. So cardio is important. Cardio is right. Exercise is very, very important.
Everyone's like, oh, cardio kills gains. Maybe, but just lift. Lift a lot. Do lots of cardio. It's a balance. Cardio.
He's thinking about being a personal trainer. That's fun.
Cardio.
Okay, cardio, but so obviously exercising, eating healthy are like the staples. I feel like eating healthy is even more important than exercise, but they're both go hand in hand. So every body is different. I recommend going to a doctor and kind of getting your blood work done to see where you're at and what. So I live at a constantly high stress level because I have 17 children and a crazy life. So my stress and my cortisol, I think levels is what they called it, were crazy high. So this is one that I take. It's an ADR formula. So this helps regulate my cortisol levels. So my stress isn't like, I'm not living life up here, you know, stress-wise. And then vitamin D is the other thing my doctor has me taking. I use the AG1 vitamin D, but she did prescribe or wanted me to take the vitamin D supplements. So you can do either one. She said it's just important that it has the K2 in it. This has K1 and K2. I don't know. I guess it helps with that. I also do magnesium. So magnesium's really, really important in your body and to help regulate. And then as far as hormone levels, I do optinolzol. I don't know how you pronounce that. I know it says fertility support on it. No, I'm not trying to get pregnant. We're not trying to have any babies or anything like that.
18 kids!
No 18 kids. It's not what we're doing. But if you have like PCOS or if your hormone levels are all over the place, that one, and you just mix a scoop into your drink and drink it. It actually tastes pretty good. But it helps just regulate your hormones. And because I wasn't having regular periods, and now I am because I'm on that and my hormones are on a normal cycle. So those are some of the supplements that I'm taking, but let's get to your Q&A.
Hormones, yeah!
We're gonna film it in Max's room because I love Max's room and the lighting, and it's so festive. Look how festive it is.
Yeah, look
I know, look it. It just brings me joy. I know, it's a Grinch hat. Yeah. All right, let me go get my tripod. Minus his picture that's clearly sideways. It's like a sleigh ride.
Max's. Whoa.
I know, isn't that cool? No, we found it in the store. Because you know how the Grinch's dog's name is Max?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I know. But he didn't hang it very straight.
It's okay. He has like a hook for the middle of it.
Yes.
That's okay.
Question for Alex. What is the hardest thing you've had to learn? We're starting off deep. What is the hardest thing you've had to learn? If you could go back and would change it, and if not, would you cope with it differently, knowing what you know now?
I like this question. So I would say just being financially responsible. I would change that. Taking the opportunities to make more money. That's the thing too, is like, you gotta always be ready to make money, because dude, things are expensive. Adulting's expensive. There's bills on top of bills.
I think it's easy too when you have a really good savings account and then you're like, oh, well, I have plenty, and you use it, and then all of a sudden you're like,
I had a good savings, and then I had to use it on bills. So.
So if you could go back and change anything, you would just be more.
I would just be smarter and take the opportunities that I can to make more money.
Have you ever considered being a veterinarian tech? I think you would love it. Yeah. And then they go on. Okay.
I have not, but so when it comes to like animals, it's really sad. I wouldn't want to see an animal hurt. I mean, I've thought about it. It's something in the medical field, but like, I don't know. It'd make me sad.
I know. It's so sad when the animals get hurt. And also they say, P.S. you were doing awesome and we are so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
That's sweet. Patty, thank you.
Thank you, Patty.
Now that Alex is back home, does he feel some of the stress is gone? And does he feel he can focus on his future now? Future better.
I definitely do. I definitely do feel a lot less stressed because I guess that was just it. It was just all the responsibilities of being on my own were just piling. So yeah, I definitely do feel a lot less stress. If I do feel stressed, it's just over little things like just work and just little things. But yeah, I do feel like I can finally move on and take a next big step and work towards that.
So focusing on your future, or kind of on that topic, I know there was a question, but I can't find it. What is the plans? What are you wanting to do? We were actually just talking about this morning.
Yeah. So I like the job I have now.
And what are you doing now?
So I'm in sales. That's as far as I'll go. I'm in sales, and I really like it.
He travels around too. He's
yeah,
not like
I go to
one
different
location.
stores, and I really like it. It's a better schedule, better payout, nice people. Again, you get to meet new people every day. But yeah, so I like that. I do want to go to school though, either in something like either editing or something in like videography, so I could be the one holding the camera for people, something like that, or maybe trade school and do something small like that. But I do want to go to school to get a degree in something because I feel like it's always good to have one, because again, it gives you better and bigger jobs. I do still want to do YouTube. It's just finding the motivation to do it. That's my biggest thing.
Yeah, he loves being on camera. He loves making videos. Like he loves all of that. It's just finding time and motivation and
yeah.
Okay, Claire Arnold Fletcher for Alex. Do you feel that your past childhood trauma affects your self-esteem or your internal self-confidence? Or do you have strategies that stop that from happening?
That strategy is just to know that I'm him. And that's about it. I'm that guy. Yeah.
Do you feel like...
I'm just kidding.
I
don't think any self-traumas are affecting my self-esteem. That's the thing, like, I feel like I've come a long way. I used to be very self-conscious, but now I really don't care. It's to the point where, again, you should like someone based off of how they treat you, if they're respectful to you, and just if you have something in common. You don't have to, but those are just like the 3 best ways in my opinion. You don't have to judge someone based off looks. I feel like just self-esteem wise, I've gotten a lot better.
I know, this question's kind of like deep, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of a lot to it. But I do feel like you've put in the work to work through a lot of your past traumas. Not that triggers or different things aren't going to come up, but do you feel like they affect your daily life, or do you feel like you've worked through it?
Oh, I feel like I've worked through it. I've honestly never been happier. And that's actually like a fact.
Okay, that's going to surprise a lot of people because of moving back in or kind of feel like going through everything that you've been through recently. So do you feel mentally you're like really, really happy and good?
Oh yeah.
But it's just like outside stressors and dealing with life?
Yeah, mentally right now I think I'm in the best spot I've been in a while. Because I'm surrounded by good people, I don't have as much stress anymore as I did. It's just stress from outside world work. Obviously I still got a car, I gotta maintain a dog, like just stuff like that. But other than that, I feel like I'm in one of the best spots I've been in a while, so.
Oh, Sounds good. If you could list 5 qualities you are looking for in a soulmate, what would that be?
Oh, I got
but
you.
take your time.
Gotta be willing to watch all the Star Wars movies with me. That's a must.
There's 356 comments. You ready to
Wow.
be here all day?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just kidding.
Oh, wow.
Was wondering which brother is Alex closest to?
Probably Max. There's no hiding that.
There's no hiding that.
Well, Max and I, we shared a room more than anyone. Max and I bonded a lot more than anyone. Don't get me wrong, I love Jake, Luke, and all my other brothers. But like closest wise, I would say Max. Just because we grew up pretty much together in a way. Yeah.
Is Max moving out when he turns 18?
I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to Florida, so.
Yes!
He wants to move to Florida so bad.
Yes, dude.
I gotta go to Florida. I have to.
And now
we gotta get a beach house. Or like live on a boat in the middle of the
we
ocean.
actually have an uncle who lives in Florida that Max was talking to, and it's by where he wants to live. So he's like, we have family there. So we hadn't seen that uncle in a long time. I would think, based on where Max is, closer to like 19, 20, because he wants to build his credit, he wants to save, he wants to be able to buy a house, figure all that out. So is that a good assumption? Yeah, he's shaking his head yes. So Alex, I just want to say that you are enough and you have a great family. What is your favorite color and favorite food and drink?
So I feel like my favorite color stayed consistent over the years. It's just blue. But I think it's changed shade-wise. It's like a navy blue, you know? Because I feel like that fits me. Like in my old apartment, a lot of things, like my whole couch was like navy blue. Just like that kind of color. I like it. My favorite thing to eat? Depends. If it's like dad's cooking, it's probably his dirty rice. Favorite meal. I love it. But just in general, it's probably just any Mexican food. Put a good plate of homemade enchiladas in front of me, it's gone. 2 seconds. I'm telling you. And then the drink is just lemonade. Can never go
Yes, lemonade.
Can never go
Strawberry
wrong with that.
lemonade.
Yes.
I tried cactus lemonade the other day. So good.
Cactus
It's so
lemonade?
good.
I didn't know
it was
that was
like
a thing.
prickly pear lemonade. It's
Oh, okay.
not
I've had that. I was like,
it
cactus
was so
lemonade.
good. It was so
I just
good.
blend up a cactus. Put it in the...
Did you ask, or did your parents suggest that you move back home?
It was kind of both. Yeah. I think I asked, and then like they brought it back up. Yeah. It was something like
It
that.
was mutual.
Yeah.
We kind of answered this one already, but I was wondering what you want to go to college for, and when are you going to start vlogging on your channel again? They miss you.
I know. I'm so bad at it because I keep doing like, oh, I'm back, and then I just... I do want to film before this month is over. It's the 19th. I've got time. It's just figuring out what I want to film.
And then college, he was thinking editing or...
Editing or trade school or...
Well, trade school is... There's editing in trade school.
Oh yeah.
It like specializes in different...
Or anything in the health industry. Or like, yeah.
So health or film industry?
Yeah.
You should go film The Bachelor.
That would be
the
that'd
camera
be
operator.
hilarious, you know?
Go tell me behind the scenes stuff. Just kidding. You have to sign an NDA. I'm sure you can't.
No, I'd be like in the
like,
background,
you're
like, Mom, I'm sending her clips. Mom, look.
We actually haven't watched it in quite a few seasons.
We were gonna
to be
watch The
honest.
Golden Bachelor because that thing looks hilarious.
It looks
The
really
Golden Bachelor
interesting.
looks so funny.
We haven't seen it yet. And I actually haven't even seen any spoilers. So
Me neither, so.
maybe we should watch it. I don't know. I have a grandson Alex's age. I always tell him that asking for help when you need is wisdom, not weakness. Does Alex have friends outside of the family?
Of course I do.
Yes.
I literally just hung out last night with some coworkers, so.
He actually has quite a bit of friends. Oh yeah, and are you still friends with James? I know that's a question in here. I don't know
It's been a while since we hung out, but he's just been working too. Last I checked, he was trying to get a car, so yeah.
Did his car break down?
No, he got into an accident. He was on the way back down from St. John's, and a deer ran in front of his car. Yeah.
Is he okay?
He's good. This
Okay.
was months ago.
Oh.
But that's the last time I heard. So.
Would you want to do any sports locally?
Yes. Okay, so Bryson, actually, him and I were talking about doing club soccer.
My assumption is Alex missed being around his family when he was living alone. He liked where he was working and was able to, but he wasn't expecting too much quiet, and that he loves helping people, and you're kind-hearted.
Oh, thank you.
That's a cute assumption.
I did.
That's nice.
I did miss everyone. I was always here anyway, so I pretty much technically kind of already lived here. But yeah, I did miss everyone. It is a lot less quiet than I'm used to.
For the last 2 years,
Yeah,
you've been in.
but I love it. You know, it's always a party.
It's from Franny. Would you ever date someone online again? I'm actually curious of this question.
Okay.
Because we constantly are having these talks.
I'm
in
very
our house.
hesitant now. The thing is, like, yes and no. Yes, because, like, I feel like I've tried with people here and it just doesn't work. Like, Mom did a thing. She didn't do a study, but she, like, saw a study where Arizona is, like, one of the worst places to date.
Oh yeah, I saw
And
a little like survey
it's-
thing they did.
And I think it's true, because, like, everyone here that I've tried to talk to just ain't about it. And it's like, dude, all right. So that's
I feel
why.
like dating is so different than when I was
Yeah,
young.
and so that's why
Yeah.
when it happens online, or like when I meet someone online, I get so scared to tell Mom. So I'm like, Mom,
'Cause I'm always
I
like,
met someone, and she's like,
"What
are
the
they from
catfishing
Instagram?
you? Are
And
they?
then she's like, are they from Instagram? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I'm like, wait, that's why there's online dating, Mom.
We just gotta go get the Texas Cowgirls.
Texas has all the baddies. We gotta go to Texas.
We're not.
It does. They do. But yeah, Arizona is not. I've tried.
You know what? It only takes the one. So maybe.
Yeah. If
I just haven't met her
If
yet.
I did find someone out of state again, would you be mad?
No, it's your life.
I don't know.
It's your life. I'll love and support you no matter what
Well, I
you
know
decide.
that.
But sometimes I'm like, okay, he has to learn the hard way.
What if? What if?
It might be good. You never know.
What if I go and I just go to a foreign land and I just marry a princess there? I just become a prince.
That leads us to our next question. Alex, if you could travel to Canada, where would you like to visit? British Columbia is mountainy goodness.
I don't know a lot about Canada. I only know Ontario and Toronto. That's all I know. When it comes
Maybe
to
your
like,
princess is in Canada because you've never been there.
maybe. Where's my princess? Is she in Canada? Maybe I should go. I'd be down to visit though. That'd be cool.
I assume your kids argue like the rest of our households. Is this fair? And do they resolve it on their own? That is a really good question. Yes, we have a normal household,
If you
and the
don't-
kids do argue.
Listen, we're not robotic. We're not robots. We're not just like, hey Max, how you doing? Nice shirt. Max and I, we'll square up here and there. You know,
You'll
get in-
square up.
We'll get in the ring sometimes. And we'll just no, I'm just kidding.
Yes, the kids do argue. It is normal in every family. And do they handle it on their own? Yes.
Peace problem time.
A lot of the times. You
Hug
can't-
her handshake.
Okay, when the kids were little and we were teaching conflict resolution, we called it peace problem time. So if the kids, this when they were little, they would get in like an argument, and then I'd be like, okay, peace problem time, and I would teach them like, okay, you tell them, you know, your part without the other person saying anything, because you know they're like, no, I didn't do that, you know, and then the other person gets to talk without them interrupting. And then they talk about it and come to a resolution where they both feel good. And then at the end of it, we'd be like, okay, hug or handshake. And so they would either hug each other or give each other a handshake. But that was when the kids were little. Don't do that anymore. Now that they're older, we should. They bring it up all the time. Peace problem time, Mom. They're arguing. But now it's more of a joke. But most of the time, the kids do handle it on their own and do work through it. Only certain situations where we feel like Aaron or I need to step in and kind of guide or teach them, we will. But for the most part, our kids are all at a level where they do really good at resolving their own problems with it.
You just walk it off.
Except for
and then you come
Aurora,
back.
I still help, and Arwen, and the little kids, we're
Well,
teaching. They're still at the teaching phase.
Yeah.
From Abby, what is Alex's favorite thing to do in Arizona?
Well, we're a lot of desert. So I liked when we were up in St. John's, when we went to Blue Hills and we would ride the ATVs.
Oh, that was fun.
That was sick. Probably just the water parks we have because it's always so hot. Yeah, water
We
parks.
do have some fun water park.
Yeah.
This one is kind of along with that other one, but I assume that y'all are like mini families and don't always agree, but find a way to talk it out and respect each other's opinions. Very much so. Very much so. There's a lot of things that we don't agree on between each other, but then we love and respect the other person's opinion at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Alex, is it fear that keeps you from really vlogging? Even if it's just day-to-day stuff, to start every video, you grow and learn. I think you can and should post more. You got this.
Yes, in a way. It sounds weird, but I still get camera shy, and I feel weird when I hold the camera. I don't know. I do better with this situation. When I'm not holding the camera, I feel like I can. But when I hold it, I don't know what to do. I always make the excuse of coming up with ideas. Cause I just don't do a lot. That's the thing. I really don't do a lot. I go to work, I come home, and I go to sleep so I can work the next day. So I don't do a lot, but I do need to start doing more, I feel. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So I guess it would be fear, yes. And just motivation. Well.
We can hear kids screaming in the background. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you all next time. Bye.